Good morning, everybody. Welcome to MC3 Graduation. We're super excited. I know you can't see me well, but we are just practicing our COVID guidelines. Kevin Brown, PWT Sacramento Building Trades Director over the MC3 process. And we are granted or this privilege today in this COVID-friendly environment to still be able to facilitate our graduation of our MC3 candidates. And we thank you for viewing in with us to support your loved ones during this process. They have achieved a tremendous goal. Yeah. We started out on this journey. Come on, we started out and it was a little bit rough. Right? It was a little bit rough. It was kind of like Gilligan's Island. The weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. But we made it. We made it. And so we really want you to make certain that you give your loved ones a big hug. Tell them how proud you are of them, because they actually are the first MC3 class that we've done since we've had COVID. Many of our training centers at the unions are closed down because of COVID. And so we really kind of jumped out there, and we wanted to make certain that we could still facilitate our curriculum in a way that maintained the credibility and integrity of the curriculum, but more importantly, that we could get these nice young folks connected to our registered apprenticeship. And so without further ado, we have a special treat today. Before our keynote speaker comes up today, one of our very own students, Mr. Julius, wants to share a poem with his classmates. And so after he speaks, I'll come back and have more conversation, and then we'll transition to our keynote speaker. Thank you. Julius, come on up.
What's up with y'all? What's up, my brothers and sisters?
Nice.
Right now,
We did it. I got a poem by Duke Ellington. Life has two rules. Number one, never quit. Number two, always remember rule number one. Life's going to be a challenge. There will be rough times, difficult situations, things to fall into, major obstacles, hurdles, stumbling blocks, forks in the road, knives in the back, mountains to climb, things to get over, oppositions to resolve, unpleasantness to face, feelings to understand, disappointments to accept, mysteries to solve, wonders to unfold, and promises to keep to yourself. Now that you know what to expect, prepare yourself, get ready. The only way to get where you want to be is to do what needs to be done to get there. Do it fast, do it slow, do it right, do it up, do it in the daylight, do it by the moonlight, do it alone, do it with others, do it for free. Get paid to do it for self, do it for the world. The moment you give up on doing it, it'll never get done. By Duke Ellington.
Never give up. Thank you, Julius. What a motivational reminder. Isn't that like life, though? Oftentimes we start out in life, and sometimes we have some setbacks. Sometimes we make some mistakes in life. But as I told you from day one, put a semicolon opposed to a period, because your story didn't end over here. You guys are all accomplished individuals, and we are so excited that you trusted us for these last 30 days. I realize that many of us on the staff, from our strength and conditioning coach, Miguel Sandoval, who is here today as well, to Willie, to Mike, workforce development guy, and to Miss Cindy Brown, your math instructor. A lot of people, they used to say that it takes a village to raise a community. And that's true, because I think one of the things, as we transition to our keynote speaker, I want to say is that this opportunity of creating space for help in the construction industry, and not just the construction industry, but more specific, is it reminds me that people working together strategically aligns itself with the Sacramento building trades to perform and to deliver like-minded objectives. The building trades, my boss, Mr. Kevin Fiera, always says, we hire anyone. All you have to do is show up, be disciplined, stay focused, do your job, right? And you're gonna have a wonderful life. The opportunity is right before you. You all have crossed over. Many of you already signing paperwork to go to your various trades. That is a victory. And the other ones, just stay ready. If you stay ready, what? That's right. Without further ado, today we are privileged to have in the house for his second time around to be our keynote speaker, the Department of Industrial Relations Chief over the DAS, which is what?
What'd you say?
The DAS.
DAS.
What is that? not that one. Listen, wow. Department of Apprenticeship Standards. Come on, you all know that. See why you do like that? I'm on live stream. You got me looking all crazy. I'm not eligible. But the chief, right? Hey, we got to go back, right? But we have the chief of the whole state here, who's been a very good friend of ours, very avid supporter of union workers. He oversees the whole state. He knows what's going on. He has the task from the governor to bring in 500,000 apprentices. 500,000. He's at 94,000. What's that mean? He got about 400,000 more to go. And you all are part of that number. So he's here, and he's going to come in his own way and have some words of encouragement. We have another one of our instructors, Miss Sandy. Good to see you as well.
Sandy.
Yeah, everybody's here. Everybody's here. We live streaming. We live streaming. Without further ado, Mr. Eric Root. Come on, Jim.
Oh, what a pleasure today. You know, as I was driving down here, I was thinking, okay, I always think of things in threes, right? And the first thing is you matter. And second thing is you're so needed, right? And then the third thing that I was thinking of is when you make it, pass it on. Mentor those who are going to be in your shoes today. You're going to be able to really be somebody, you know, you're going to be somebody important to really train up the next generation of skilled and trained workers. And to Kevin's point, the governor has tasked me with a 500,000 registered apprenticeship number over the next decade. To put that in context, that is the whole United States system today. So we're looking at one out of every 6 registered apprentices comes from the state of California and are part of our programs. And our state building construction trades programs and our local building and construction trades programs are the backbone of registered apprenticeship. I will put I put our certificate of completion from an apprenticeship program against any 4-year degree. And in some cases, it's harder than a 4-year degree. In a lot of cases, it's harder than a 4-year degree because if you go into the pipe fitters, for instance, with the United Association of Pipe Fitters, Plumbers, Welders, HVAC, and what have you, that's a 5-year program. So you're going to have to be there for 5 years, 7,000 hours, or 7,500 hours of on-the-job training, and 5 years of classroom instruction. So this is really, an opportunity to the next generation here for you guys. So congratulations, first and foremost. Thank you for allowing me just to crash a party. This is what today is. This is step 1, right? And many of you already have plugged into a registered apprenticeship program. So I'm just kind of interested to hear from each of you just what passion, what building trades, crafts are you interested in? And if you're already in an apprenticeship program, let me know. So let's
Julius Dulles, I'm interested in painters union, and I'm already in. I went to sign my paperwork today.
All right. 16, by the way, is the painters amazing program, and also the chair of the California Conference on Apprenticeship that is scheduled to be hosted statewide in April, and we'll see how everything is with this pandemic. we're scheduled to have a huge celebration of apprenticeship, and it's being chaired by the District Council 16 painters, are leading that effort in that event. So,
Alexander Wright, I'm trying to get into the electrician union.
IBW NICA, great program, right? And that's, again, these programs, a lot, if you work for a C10 contractor, you have to also get a certification, right? So this apprenticeship's gonna get you all prepared so that you can be certified in the state of California to do electrical work, from pulling wire to connecting to electrical devices, and that's no joke. That program, you know, is really meant, you know, it can be very dangerous, and so safety is always you know, key. So definitely, as you progress through the program there, you know, keep in mind that, you know, the number one duty for any construction worker in the state of California is coming home to your family, right? So each week, because part of my department, we have Cal OSHA. And with Cal OSHA, we have the Labor Commissioner's Office, we have apprenticeship standards, and we have the whole workers' comp system. And usually I see 3 to 5 fatalities a week that come across my phone, and I'd say 50% of them are coming from the construction industry. So start thinking about safety. So it's one of those things that don't take it lightly. So when you take your OSHA 10 and your OSHA 30, when you guys, because you guys are all leaders in here, OSHA 30 is for all the supervisors, right? That's, you know, take it to heart. This is real life, but it's so important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monica Aguilar, and I'm trying to get into the Plumbers Union. I actually have a test on November 5th, so.
Monica!
I already mentioned them.
Magnificent Michael Smith.
Hey!
Carpentry and plumbing.
Okay, so fantastic. Actually, my background, my dad, my uncle, my grandfather were all carpenters. They started, my granddad started back in the 50s in Orange County with the Southwestern Carpenters Union. And my dad and my uncle joined, and then we moved to Northern California up to this old town called Warville.
Yeah. I believe that.
Mr. Kevin Brown, who is a local legend. There's no joke. Famous sport. They're going to say, who was the best athlete ever? You're going to hear his name a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
So, you know,
The legend is real.
but I realized at a young age that carpentry wasn't for me. So I just remember my granddad. He got a 2x4 and a nail. And he started, you know, putting the nail into the 2x4. And he gave me the framing hammer and started hitting it a little bit and saying, you know, it's kind of boring. So I took his framing hammer, and he had a sliding glass door. All I remember is glass going everywhere. And so that day I realized I didn't have the gift of actually creating something, but pretty good at demo. So, great profession.
Thank you.
My name's Terrell. I'm into the Ironworkers Union. I talked to the boss man yesterday, and he's interested in working with me, so I'm going down there today to do the strap downs, and he said he's willing to work with me, so.
I mean, this is a profession that is just, amazing. Everything from our highways, putting in the structural, or the steel that goes in, the rebar, right, to make sure that our concrete has integrity, and that we can have these big 80,000-pound trucks go up and down our highways. But what really is amazing about ironworkers is you go down to any downtown that has high rises, those guys and gals, woo! I mean, I could never do that. I'm scared of heights, so first and foremost.
I'm crazy, man. I'm crazy.
So, you know, ironworkers, they're awesome. I remember when I first started with the department, we had a picture of the Empire State Building when it was being built back in the day. It's real famous, and the ironworkers are having their lunch, and they're up 90 stories there, or plus, or wherever they're in Manhattan, there in New York, and eating their lunch, like,
Dangling their feet on the edges.
feet on the edges. I didn't see any safety equipment back then.
Yeah.
So again, just a great profession, so congratulations.
Kimberly, plumbers.
Kimberly!
Kimberly!
Yeah, the plumbers, pipe fitters, again, great union on there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Philip Vasquez and Justice Julius, I'm also going into the Painters Union.
All right, awesome, District
I'm
Council
doing my
6.
paper actively right now.
Sounds good. Congratulations, that's really, I mean, like I said, District Council 16, one of our largest apprenticeship programs in Northern California. They do fantastic work. You're going into a great organization.
Big day.
I'm interested in the electrician union of plumbers.
Nice.
I'm flexible, so I'm pretty much,
Yeah.
So he's the guy that, is interviewing with Tiger. You didn't get your text today?
I didn't get any.
I sent it to your 916 number.
Okay, I'll.
Yeah,
look it
he's
up.
gonna meet with, Chris Barkley at Tiger, cause he wants to be operating engineer.
Fantastic, congratulations. Tigard is one of our great contractors in our region, and so great organization to work for. And a nice thing about getting associated with a big company like that is, you know, they have a lot of diversity in their portfolio of projects that they're continually doing. So
Absolutely.
great, congratulations. That's fantastic.
My name is Elron Mings. Starting off with CVG Coffee Building Group, getting my foot in the door of the Carpenters Union.
My name is Dimitri Del Rio, and I want to be a member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
All right.
Right now. Electricians, painters, iron workers, plumbers. I mean, these are all great professions. You know, each one of these programs, when you graduate from their programs, you're going to have a skill set that you're going to be able to use for a lifetime. It doesn't matter if you leave California, wherever you go, you're going to take that skill set with you, right? Now, we don't want you to leave. We want you to stay here because we need the talent here in the state of California because to build up our infrastructure. But at the end of the day, this is the opportunity, is that you're going to have a skill set that no one can take from you. And then the other part of it, and this is where I went with the 3 things when I first started, is then identifying folks that you can, you know, mentor. Because mentorship is so important. And really, at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is change lives. And realize that it's not going to be easy. A lot of times it's going to be really hard. But to know that you can do it. And we believe in you. And you're going to be that voice to somebody that might be struggling as well. And so just remember that this is the first step to that process.
My name is Roxana Jimenez, and even though I have a door open for Union 185, I'm considering the heavy machine operator. I think that might go, you know, for that.
Fantastic. I would say Local 185, they're a leader in a lot of work they do, as is the LIUNA, the Laborers International North America Union. And then, of course, the operating engineers, Local 3, they have a lot of great programs. As far as gender diversity, the #1 program that I have in the state of California is the Operating Engineers Local 3 surveying. The folks that are doing all the surveying work on the roads and highways that we have. So fantastic. You can't go wrong either way. They're great. They're all great organizations. They're all represented by their logos on the back here. And I just wish you the best.
Thank you.
In your career aspirations.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is John Talamontes, and I'm going for the Carpenters Union.
Carpenters. Carpenters are fantastic. I mean, again, in the state of California, I have 3 large programs for the carpenters. I have the 46 counties, Northern California, which would represent Sacramento, right? That's the largest of the 3. And then I have Southern California, Southwestern Carpenters that has all, they have 7 counties in Southern California. And then there's a 3rd one in San Diego. So those are three different unions within the state of California that deal with the registered apprenticeship program and providing the skilled and trained workforce. So real excited about that. So without further ado, I just want to just say you guys are needed. We need you so bad because we need a skilled and trained workforce. We need, as you can see, when COVID hit, our heroes are our essential workers, folks that are coming back, you know, whether they're in healthcare or in construction, and across the board, right? Providing services to our community. And you know, our infrastructure is so important. Keeping our roads and highways and one day hopefully have a high-speed rail.
Sweet.
So there's really a lot of opportunities for growth. You're entering into a career field that is really desperate for more and more talent. And our talent in California, one of the big things that we're really looking at is providing access to everybody, right? How do we get folks into registered apprenticeship and not allow you to actually earn an income while you're learning, right? Unfortunately, a lot of our high schools and what have you push a lot of the kids into just higher education without any forethought of where the needs are, where's the skill, where's the good paying jobs. And so there's a void of talent that we really need to really to fill. And
Diversity.
yeah, and give also, construction provides also opportunities for a second chance, right? We're all, you know, needing second chances, right? And again, we look through life, you know, don't look through life through a rear view mirror, because that was yesterday.
Right.
Today, you're looking out the front of your driver's window. Keep your eyes on the road, keep your eyes one day at a time. It's not a matter of when we fall, because we all fall. It's a matter of getting back up and knowing that, and then being there for each other, because that's the other thing, right? At the end of the day, we're really are in this together, and we need each other to really develop a world that we can really be all together in. So it's just
PWT, baby.
Yep. So, Kev, thank you for the opportunity to speak. This is my first in-person speech, I think, really, or keynote.
Since we did the last?
Since right before COVID hit.
March 13th.
March 13th. So this is, I've done a lot of public speaking, but it's been with the computer. And you guys are so much better looking than looking out on the face of the computer. So I am so blessed to be here today, and just to celebrate just a touch for your accomplishment, and it is an accomplishment. When you get your certificate, this is a reminder. Okay, this is step one, and now this is just the start of your journey. And you guys you're going to kill it. You're going to have I know you guys are going to be focused. And you're going to find your program, and you listen to the words of Mr. Brown here. He's an inspiration, right? And he doesn't sugarcoat anything.
For sure.
We know that. Sure.
So when you're out there, hear that voice, right?
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown, because that's going to be the secret sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to lead to your success.
Yes,
So,
sir.
thank you for having me today.
Hey,
Thank you.
Hey, so real quick, you all. Hey, how about that? The chief of the whole state is here today. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. You know, like I said, a couple years ago when we first started the programs with the DGS and all that stuff, Chief Rude, his department that he oversees for the state, you know, they're very interested. They're very interested in registered apprenticeships, right? He has a task of 500,000 unilaterally speaking, but we're really trying to drive the numbers up in our construction industry. You know, there's a lot of money hitting the floor for SB1 to promote opportunities that we can do some training dollars attached to do some more supportive services and training and all those things to create access for everyone. So a lot of great things. You all are going to be that tip of the spear. And as I've told you every single day, your responsibility and how you demonstrate gratitude and appreciation, keep the door open for others to come through. The opportunities that other folks can be and will be afforded will be a direct impact by how you go out there and tear the meat off the bone, like Kevin Vieira says. And so, again, we celebrate you. Cindy, did you want to say anything? Your math instructor, you want to come up real quick? Come on. I would be remiss if I didn't bring the math instructor up, Miss Cindy Brown. All righty, here we go.
Okay, what is 52 no. I have thoroughly enjoyed each and every one of you watching the growth from I hate math, I can't do it, to seeing the confidence come out. And the adversity that we go through at times, not understanding something and punching through that, right? Sticking with it, not giving up. I've seen some heads go, you know, but we got it together, right? And we're continuing. For those who need, I'm here, right? I'll be personal tutor. We're gonna actually get together on Monday, some of us, right?
Yeah.
So as you prepare for your tests, we're there because that's what we do, right? We built a wonderful relationship. We're gonna see you all the way through. You guys are gonna come back and give back and talk to others that are coming through the programs after you, right?
Right.
Promise?
Right.
Yeah.
You just gained a new son.
All right. Again, the new son, yeah.
Great, thanks.
All right, I got.
Get another place at the table.
Right.
I have some chores for you. Anyway, I just admire each and every one of you because I know everyone has their story. They've had to get through something to get to here, right? And you went through this to get to this moment, and you're about to enter your next phase, and I know it's going to be all success. So, love you all.
Thank you,
We got another one of our instructors here.
My leg hurt, I can't work.
Right, our strength. So one of the unique things about our program is that we do have a strength and core instructor. We actually have two of them. And trying to give our students some sense of physicality that focuses more on core stability, reaching, squatting, all these things. Trying to be innovative because we weren't able to use our gym, but our training professor, Mr. Miguel Sandoval, is here, and we thank you for his support.
Really, I just want to thank you guys. You guys are this is my favorite part of the program, graduation. This is my favorite part because you know you have to go through it, and I try to do my best to put you through it, right? Because me and Coach Brown, we talk all the time. I'm like, I don't know about this one right here, Coach. Right. I don't know about this one. And then a week goes by, 2 weeks go by. Oh man, things turn around every single time. Now, what I love is how you guys come together, right? Because that's what it's all about, coming together. And I'm really proud of you guys, and I'm just blessed to be able to be a part of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One of the things before some of you get picked up, you can come on the training days to maintain your physicality. Drop in with the other MC3s. We're still doing 11 o'clock on Tuesday, 11 o'clock on Thursday, and then for our night class. So either Coach Miguel, until you get connected to your registered apprentice, we want to make certain that we don't lose what we gain, right?
Yeah.
Say it. Because you know, I told Miguel, I said, Miguel, I need you to make them tap out. Oh, believe that? Oh yeah, that was his mark. Make them tap out, right? Make them tap out because they tap out here, then they won't tap out there, right?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So that was one of his objectives, and that was to make you tap out. And guess what? You guys all
Did a good job.
You guys did phenomenal. And before we start the commencement process, I want to recognize Seta Job Center, Mark Sanders, and everyone, Joyce. Thank you, Life Coaches, for being here. And the last speaker I'm gonna have, yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Lisa's here also. I don't know if any of them have met Lisa. I
Hi,
think she
Lisa.
has a gentleman here in the
Perfect.
class.
Thank you all for being here today. We appreciate it. And before we begin our commencement, I want to bring up our CPR instructor along with our flag cert and our MC3 instructor, Miss Sandy Waterhouse. Sandy is the imam, and come on up, you gotta get on the line.
I have to get up here?
This, she managed, you guys, because some of you didn't send your homework yet.
Hey Cindy, I sent mine, you ain't gotta get on me.
Ah,
I sent it.
some of you didn't. And some of you need to get it in. Got it?
Yes,
Y'all blew up the baby really good. But y'all don't like taking tests. Right? You gotta pass the test, you guys, or you don't get the cert.
Let's
Yes,
go.
ma'am.
There it is.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
Only 7 of you have sent your information in, let's go.
Yeah.
Hello? Out of 28 of you, that's both groups, out of 28, I only have 12 returned. Wow is right.
Mm-hmm.
I got mine.
Cause guess what? Somebody wants to see that first aid cert when you go to get a job. And you're gonna go, that's all I wanna say.
Thank you, Sandy. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, before I get going, I'm sorry. This is, Nancy from La Familia.
Oh, hi, Nancy.
So I wanted
Nice to
make sure
meet
she
you.
got
Thank you for
pictures
being
also.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we sent,
Nancy!
yeah, we sent Matthew out too. McCall, yeah, we got him going. So, listen, super excited. All your instructors, not all of them are here, but all of them made time to be here to celebrate with you, your life coaches as well. That's a big thing. You guys have a lot of support, right? Tap in and maintain the connectivity that we've established with the relationship, the continued tutorial elements for the math tests and all that stuff, and also for, you know, some of the other things that we need to talk about offline, right? We are here for you. You can only be as successful as you stay connected to the resources in your support group, right? What did I say? No one can stop me but who? Exactly. Without further ado, I'm gonna bring up the Director of our Workforce Development for PWT, Mr. Michael Blair. Listen, so we were looking forward to having food and all those things as we cater all the events, but this time was a little bit different. We want to make
It
certain.
wasn't my fault, he brought me up to say
Right,
that.
He made that call, but before we begin the program, do you want to say anything, Mike?
Oh, sure. So everybody definitely appreciated this whole process. I was involved with PWT kind of early in the game, helping with marketing, different things like that. And then I've just seen the growth from then until now. So mad props to Kevin and Cindy for getting this program to where it is. Now, you know, we're into the workforce development piece. So I'm really just jumping back in, right? And this is the first class that I actually fulfilled my role with. So this is your graduation, but at the same time, it's kind of like my graduation too.
Oh, it's your birthday.
Definitely blessed to be going through this with you. Proud of everybody here. You remember when we started this class out, there were more people, right?
Yeah.
But you see, not everybody made it, but you did, right? So definitely give yourselves a hand for that. I'll keep it short because I've got some good things for you, and
Let's get with it.
let's do it. Let's do it.
The first client customer we'd like to call up for graduation is Mr. Tyrell Hamilton. Congratulations, man. I'm gonna take a little photo. Okay. A little photo. Look at my butt. Look at that. Perfect.
All right, so you can't see the smile on his face, but it's about to get big because we got some money for y'all.
you all listen, before we leave today, I want you all to get a group photo with Chief Rude and the staff, right, to make sure we can have that as well, and get some photo ops, distance-friendly stuff, but I want to make sure we do that, okay? Next person is Mr. L. Ron James. When I first met L. Ron, I talked to him on the phone. He was telling me his name, and I typically butcher people. And I said, "What? El Ray?" He said, "El Ron." All right, El Ron, you made it. Congratulations. Mr. Alisea Wright, come on down. I butchered his name. I was every time. Everybody did.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Marvelous, Miraculous Michael Smith. Is your mom watching? Is your mom watching? You don't want that. Okay, mom is not my fault. Here you go.
1, 2, 3. Thank you, Michael.
You know, there's this funny thing that my wife always kids me about, and that is this photo instant smile that the Browns have. So I got the mask on. I'm not even conscientious. I'm up here just smiling. Yeah. Miss Kimberly Green, come on. You made it. Congratulations. Look at it. All right. We're proud of that. I remember the first day of strength and core training. She was gonna quit on me. I said, I said, you and Monica, we're gonna partner and pair this thing up, and we're gonna make it do what it does. And she did it.
One more.
We did it. Proud of you.
One more. Thank you, Kim.
Good job, Kim.
Miss Monica Aguilar.
Monica, my dog right there.
All right, one more.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Monica.
Good job, Monica.
These endeavors, non-paid training for 30 days, 30,000-foot view was that we would go 2 weeks and then jump on the distant learning, but it was so important to us that we created a schedule in which we could have connectivity, right? Because this is where we get to know you, but also help establish and develop capacity, because many of us go through various different challenges. As Cindy said, all of you have stories. All of you have impediments, as well as myself, that oftentimes work against us trying to be the best version of ourselves. So you all have successfully, as Michael said, navigated through those landmines, and you're here today. The ones that have gone out to work already, minus those that disqualify themselves. But here's the deal. The door will stay open because of your success. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Miss Roxanne! Give me some love. There you go. Miss Roxanne, this is G.I. Jane. You should see her.
One more. All right, thank you.
I didn't recognize her the other day when you showed me blueprint, and she had all the gear on, and she was quiet. I said, "Is Roxanne okay?" She was locked in. JT John Talamonte! Now, I'll say this. I have some tennis shoes. And I always try to, coordinate. But JT take it to a whole new level.
One more. One more, JT. There we go. Got it. Thank you.
Good job, JT.
big white mask. Look at it. JT. Mr. Dimitri Del Rio. Look at Del Rio, he even got a haircut.
All right.
We have the same barber. Mr. Julius. You should have seen when we were out doing the flagger serve. He's on his Twitter and he's showing all his people. He's like, I'm certified.
That's right.
All right, got it, Julius. Got it.
That's for sure. There you go, man. Get that money.
Oh, yeah, I got that $50. I need that. We're gonna go eat this all today.
Mr. Devontae Weisinger. Congratulations. Big man, look at it, he big too.
Look like he on draft day.
Right.
One more. There you go.
The guy from Tonka goes, well, what does he look like? I said, man, he look like a middle linebacker. He said, what? He got that big old Barry White voice. And we got Mr. Philip Velasquez. Right, please. He going to work. Look at you.
Okay, one. Got it.
Good job for you, first.
Perfect. Listen, that is basically, Patrick had some car problems, and you saw his car was left at the other training center. So, again, to all of our graduates, the work just now begins. For those of you that have already been connected, to go out and work on these downtown and projects, we salute you. We salute you. Show up on time. Matter of fact, be early, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be early, beat the foreman there, right?
Yeah.
Because that's motivating. That shows them that you are truly motivated and you're grateful and you're eager to work. That is one of the most differentiating character traits. I can't teach that motivation. You have to preserve it. You have to have it. Right? We are super excited again for your express sacrifice that you made over the last month. But the journey just now begins. We're going to keep working with you, making certain that we can connect you into your particular craft of choice. And as I've told you, that when they do call, the contractors, which they're calling, if I stay ready, I don't have to get ready. If I stay ready, I don't have to get ready. Make certain that you stay connected, because as you go out there and work, right, be mindful of the fact that you are the architects. You are the developers of the best person and best version of yourself. There will be some opportunities, growth opportunities, and where you will have to do some elimination. You're gonna have to do some excavation, because these are all preparatory to creating the best version of you. You guys are a success. You deserve this. You rolled your sleeves up. You made the commitment. You deserve this. Embrace it, cherish it, preserve it, and go out there and be successful. So will you guys all stand up, please? And for those of you, this what we're gonna say, we did it. What you want to say? Hey! You guys all come over here so you can get on the camera. Yes, sir.
Can we bring this up or what?
Bring that, man.
Leave that there. Yeah.
We work for.
You guys right here, so you get on screen, say hi to your kin folks. Hey! Get your 15-minute out.
Hey!
Y'all trustworthy, just leaving your money on the seats, man.
Mr. Blair, I got mine.
I got good peripheral.
All right, here we go. 1,
Willie.
2, 3.
PWT.
PWT.
They can't see our mouth.
All right, yeah, that's right. Somebody move that chair right there.
Yeah, you leave it though, I'm gonna get it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Butterscotch.
Two more.
That gift card.
Yes, there are cookies back here.
All right. Love cookies.
Remember, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery,
That's right.
but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
That's right, everybody. Thank you.
I like that. Why you like that early?
Oh, man.
That was a conclusion right there.
Hey, that's the great Kung Fu Panda.
We got some sons.
I know, you wanna say that on the phone, the phone started on.
Listen, hey, listen now, we taking pictures. We got some cookies for you on the way out. Congratulations. Congratulations. Austin, don't you just.
No, it's off.
conclusion of the program.
Oh, okay. It's off, Roxanne. I turned it off already.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Good looking, man. Good job, man.